Next, let's go on to health and well-being. We have Manila HealthTek Incorporated, Philippine Textile Research Institute, and University of the Philippines, Diliman. Let's start with Manila HealthTek Incorporated.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Marika Rocampo from Manila HealthTek, the spin-off company of UP Manila, and we are the first biotech for health company in the Philippines. And I will be talking about our Lobinamab project. So the incidence of dengue in the Philippines, actually worldwide, has increased in the past decades. And in fact, in the Philippines, dengue is the #9 leading cause of morbidity. And just this year, our DOH has declared a national dengue epidemic. So let me show you the dengue disease risk. So primary dengue is generally asymptomatic and mild, while when we go to the second dengue, or the second time you get your dengue, there's an increased risk of severe dengue. So how do we diagnose dengue? Right now, there are three ways. First is identifying the virus. You can go culture and yay, after 3 weeks, makukuha mo na yung result. So tumatakbo na yung patient mo. And second and third, we can identify and detect the antigen and the RNA, the viral RNA. So this can be done within the 0 to 5 days of illness. Second, we can measure the antibodies, the response of the patient to the disease, but this is possible only for the 5th to 7th day of illness, because we know that antibodies are developed during the after the 5th day of illness. And third, we could go the traditional way na yung doctors, parang dengue, siguro dengue, malamang dengue nga. But we know in any other disease, early intervention can be life-saving. So we go to the technologies that can detect dengue during the first 5 days of illness. We have the dengue NS1, worth 1,000 to 3,000 pesos. Pwede na, affordable na. Pero sensitivity is just 60%. Of course, we want the one that has 95% sensitivity. Pero are we willing to shell out 4,000 to 7,000 pesos? It can even go as high as 10,000 pesos. That is the nucleic acid amplification. So we are now at a diagnostic dilemma. So how do we harness the power of the 4,000 to 10,000 molecular tests without hurting the packets of the patients? Right now, NS1, which is the cheaper one, is being used in our hospitals and laboratories. And actually, in 2015, there was a study done to evaluate the diagnostic accuracy of NS1 test. And you can see here that sensitivity is just 66%, specificity is 97%. I want to show you the sensitivity for the secondary infection. That is just 60%. And as I mentioned a while ago, secondary dengue is the one that we have to watch out for, because it's the one that is more severe. So as I've said, there's a challenge for us to develop a test that can be more accurate, sensitive, and specific. But first, what makes a $10 test in the US a $110 test in the Philippines? Kasi ang daming toll gate, very long value chain. So we thought, what if we remove all these toll gates in the middle? So alisin na natin yung middleman. So from the tech developer, it will go directly to the technology adopter and then the end user. This is only possible through local innovation. That's the biotech and dengue aqua kit. So when everybody's going high-tech, we went the other way and we make things simpler. What is essential in diagnosing dengue? Sensitivity, specificity, timing. So, but please don't get mistaken. We've gone through all the requisite testing. We've done laboratory performance testing, clinical performance testing, even market validation to evaluate the acceptance of the end users. It's been a long road for us. We are already at the technology adaptation stage. And when you when you set up our Labinamag, these are the tests that will be, that you can perform in it. It's not just dengue. So in 2018, we received the Gold Medal Award for the 46th International Invention Exhibit in Geneva, Switzerland. So we are now...
Time's up.
Two sentences.
Okay.
So we are now looking for Filipino technology adapters who believe in the ingenuity of the Filipino people. So, last question, will we continue using imported technology when Filipino technology is here, available, and is at par with the global standards? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Manila HealthTek Incorporated.